What's going on, guys? Prophet OS here, and today's video is going to be all about the second season of Rainbow Six Siege's Year 3, Operation Parabellum. We'll be going over the two main highlights of the patch, that being new map Villa, and which it looks really awesome, by the way, if you haven't seen it already, and two new operators, Alibi, Maestro, and their abilities. Let's start by going over the new map Villa, which you see in play here. It's set in Tuscany, Italy, in the vineyards of one of the most dangerous crime families of the region. There are 3 floors on the map, a first and second floor, and a basement. From what I'm aware of, the basement will not feature any objectives, at least on the bomb game mode. So there will be a pair of bomb sites on the first and second floor. Attackers will have the ability to utilize all of the basement to assault their way into the first floor and second if they choose to, or they can, they could take the balconies around the map or the windows and rappel in. The upper 2 floors feature a bunch of destructible walls, which will prove useful for rotations because the 2 new Italian operators actually have an AA-12 as a secondary for their guns, so they can pretty much just obliterate any wall in their way if they choose to, allowing for just easy rotation throughout the rooms of the map, because there are actually a bunch of rooms. The map will be featured in both ranked and casual, along with a limited time casual playlist of basically Villa 24/7 when the new patch comes out. As stated by the map designers themselves, this map, Villa, is very roamer friendly, so if you're a roamer on defense, you're in for a good time with this new map. Which in turn leads us to our next focal point of Operation Parabellum, the 2 new Italian operators, Maestro and Alibi. Maestro is first on our list of the new pair of defensive ops, and he comes in at a thick 3 armor 1 speed. His loadout features an 80 round magazine LMG known as the Alda 556 with a crazy fire rate of 900 with each bullet doing 35 damage. This gun in fact does come with an ACOG, so attackers beware. This gun I like to think of Twitch's F2 on defense, and it's really good, as you can see here. The recoil is kind of there's really not too much, but it's kind of hard to get used to because it's basically a laser once you learn how to control it. He does come with 2 secondary weapons. Each are revolver type weapons, one being a generic 357 caliber revolver with really high stopping power, and his other secondary weapon is a judge shotgun pistol. So basically like the Executioner from Black Ops 2, if you guys ever played it, with a permanently attached reflex sight. Alright, so let's move on to Maestro's Gadget, which is known as the Evil Eye. And he gets 2 of them. The Evil Eye functions as like a camera turret hybrid, and it's immune to bullets and melee when the lens is shut. You can destroy it by destroying the wall that it's mounted on. You sledge a sledgehammer. You can also use Twitch's shock drone and Thatcher's EMP grenades, but it'll only disable it for a short period of time. When Maestro and only Maestro is using his Evil Eyes, he can actually open the lens and shoot a laser, which does 5 damage per shot in rapid succession, which is really good for stopping plants. It doesn't interrupt the animation though, but it does stop the it could stop or force attackers to stop from planting the bomb. When he is using the turret though, the lens is open, so in turn this allows attackers to be able to destroy it just the same way you could destroy normal cameras. You can just shoot it or melee it. It'll take only a bullet or 1 melee to kill. That is if Maestro is shooting the laser and the lens is open. Maestro in the right hands can be devastating to the attackers, and innovative players can use him in conjunction with other defensive ops to make it even harder for the enemy team to attack the objective. Our second new operator is Alibi, a 3-speed 1 armor op with Prisma holograms as her gadget. Her loadout features a new MX4 Storm SMG with a 30 round magazine and 950 RPM at 26 damage per bullet. Now this is really good from what I've used. It kind of works similar to Bandit's MP7. There's very little recoil and a really high fire rate, so it pretty much just melts kids at close range, but at longer ranges you kind of want to be careful because it doesn't really hit too hard. Her second primary is the same AA-12 that Maestro carries, and her secondaries are also the exact same. Alibi's Gadget is the Prisma hologram, and she gets 3 of them, which she can place around the map at will, and even outside the map for 10 seconds max, but attackers won't see the identity of the hologram, and whichever operators on defense that decides to run out, that is given Alibi is play for that particular round. As mentioned before, she can place her holograms wherever she pleases so long as there is enough space for the hologram to deploy. Otherwise, no hologram will be projected. Attackers who shoot Alibi's holograms or walk through them will be marked similar to the way Jackal marks targets, except the rate that you're marked by Alibi's gadget is a lot faster than Jackal's. So Jackal's marks, like, I think every 3 to 4 seconds, something like that, but Alibi's marks, I think, like almost every second. It's pretty fast, actually. Holograms can only be destroyed if the base of the hologram projector is shot, and anything can damage the base. Bullets, explosives, melee, Twitch's shock drone. One thing to know though is Thatcher's EMP grenades won't exactly kill it completely. It'll only disable it for a small period of time. Well, that's about it for this video. These were pretty much all the key highlights of this new patch, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video and are as excited as I am for this new season for Siege. If you guys have any questions, let me know in the comment section below. I'll be willing to answer them, and I'll do my best to continually roll out content primarily for this game, as I've been having a lot of fun with it lately. Thank you guys for watching. It's been your boy Prophet OS, and I'll see you guys in the next video.